everyone, it's Katie's back with another video. I'm out here in my backyard with some puffy ass clouds. That right there is a hummingbird feeder, in case you were wondering, and under my favorite tree, well, it's really the only tree in my backyard. I plan to do some gardening to get more plants in here, but we just moved here, so right now all I have is this tree. And my dog's over there eating some grass, pretending she's a cow. So today's topic is going to be on why you should love your natural self and why the media wants you to become more artificial. For a long time now, there has been this ideal beauty standard of our time right now, and the ideal beauty standard is really whack because it's super unattainable and is almost unhealthy to get that image. Beauty standards are always changing, so there is no ideal beauty standard. The only ideal beauty standard is whatever you want it to be. But because we have all these young girls who go on the internet and see all these Instagram models, they think that that's what they should look like. The issue with all of this is these girls don't know any better, and I did not know any better either, because you have all of these images online of what you think you should look like. And for the longest time growing up in high school especially, I did not like how I looked, and I look perfectly fine. I look good the way I am without makeup on, but it's hard to finally get to that point because we've been so conditioned to hating how we look, because the media is trying to get you to hate how you look. They want you to hate yourself so they can profit off of your insecurities. There's tons and tons of insecurities that not even young girls, that everybody has. Everyone's insecure about something. You can seem like the most perfect in quotations person online, but in person you have a ton of insecurities. When you look in the mirror, there are things that you want to change, and I'm still getting to the point where I look in the mirror and don't look at things I want to change. A lot of girls at young ages don't realize that, and boys too. Honestly, this doesn't just apply to girls. This can apply to anybody who's ever felt like they needed to change themselves. But the truth is, you don't need to change yourself at all. And this channel, I'm trying to inspire people, as well as make you love your natural self without makeup on, with no editing or filters or whatever. Just being who you are, who you were born to be. I just think that society really wants us to become a fake version of ourselves, and I don't have a problem with artificial things at all. Honestly, sometimes I like doing my nails, I like having acrylics, sometimes I like wearing fake eyelashes, but that was me last year. And this year I've really come to terms with loving my natural self, with no eyelashes and my natural nails. And because of that, they've been looking a lot better than they ever have. So this is not to bash anyone that wants to wear makeup or wants to edit their pictures, because trust me, sometimes I do as well. But I'm trying my best to just love myself for who I am, and to not change myself for anyone or how people are going to look at me, because it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. It never was worth it. And right now I have dark circles because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, but I appreciate my dark circles. I'm happy they're there, because that just means I'm human and I have imperfections like everybody else does. And I'm learning to love my imperfections more and more every day, because that's part of what makes me who I am. Just love yourself for who you are. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter what you look like, because you want to love yourself from within, so that you can become your highest self. And when you start loving yourself from within and realizing that you are in fact a powerful spiritual being that does not need all this extra stuff to feel better, then that's when you start realizing that you were beautiful all along, and you always were. You have that divine energy inside of you, and when you're putting all this stuff on to hide yourself, you're taking away from that energy that you already have inside of you. So this video was really just a message to anyone who's ever felt like they needed to change themselves because of the media's stupid standards, or if you feel insecure because you see somebody that's more attractive in your eyes to you. In someone else's eyes, you might be more attractive than that person to them. So it's really all about, like, people see people differently, and you might find someone attractive, but someone else might not, and that's okay, you know, like, that's why we all have different points of views. But one thing you really gotta understand is that, I say this a lot, but we're all just spiritual beings having a temporary human experience, and our body is not a representation of who we are. Once you start to love yourself and really get deep within, that's when you're going to start blossoming and looking like your best self on the outside. It all starts from within. So if you're feeling insecure, it probably means you need to start doing work from within to love yourself. With that being said, that was today's video. I hope it helped some of you, gave you some insight into why our world is so artificial nowadays, and hopefully help you love your natural self the way you are, because really you don't need to change anything about yourself. The only thing you need to change is your mindset and your ideas that you should look a certain way. You don't have to. If you're healthy and you're chilling, you're vibing, then who cares? Who cares about all that extra stuff? Most people don't care anyways. They're so concerned about what they look like that they're not looking at what you look like. You know what I mean? Everyone has insecurities, and we gotta overcome that. We gotta get to a point where we're so happy with our inner self that it projects on the outside. Honestly, I wasn't gonna film a video today because I wasn't feeling too good this morning, but then I got like a wave of inspiration, and I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna upload. My channel is growing really slowly, but it's all worth it in the end. So I hope you guys have an amazing weekend filled with lots of positivity, love, light, all of that good stuff. Make sure you get around some nature wherever you can, even if you're just like lying under a single tree. It's still connecting with Mother Nature. So stay tuned for more content. Make sure you subscribe, like, all that good stuff.